Okay guys, welcome to another update of the Toolkit. I'm really excited to bring you another update again. In this new update we have 5 brand new tools, and what I'm going to do is going to walk you through these tools quickly. So the first tool that we developed for you is a tool that combines altruism with purpose. Previous research has shown that altruistic actions, engaging in these actions, has been found to increase purpose in life. And what we've done in this tool is combine these research findings into a goal setting tool. So what you do here is you identify the client's gifts, passions, strength, values, and combine them to see what kind of altruistic actions this client can engage in order to enhance his or her purpose. So it's a very nice tool to build purpose in life. Another tool that we came up with is a tool on analyzing the costs and benefits of unhelpful behavior. And as strange as it may sound, we just often keep persisting in unhelpful behavior because there are certain benefits attached to it. A very simple example of wanting to lose weight, I know this myself as well. Why is it so difficult? Because the tempting piece of pie that is in front of us is just immediate. So the benefits of not losing weight is because eating the food immediately, of course, is pleasant. In the long run, of course, this has negative sides. We gain weight and so on. So there is always like a conflict in terms of short-term benefits, long-term benefits, but also long-term negative sides of behavior and short-term negative sides of behavior. For instance, if I take the example of the dieting behavior, immediately after I consumed fattening food, I feel sorry. I feel a bit, well, not very good about myself. So this is an example of a negative, immediate side of the behavior I engage in. And this tool can help clients to really become aware of why they're doing things that are unhelpful, but also to shift their attention to the more positive sides of not engaging in this unhelpful actions anymore. So then we also have another tool on emotions. Basically emotions are data. So what we do when we experience an emotion, if we listen to our emotion and we analyze them, we can often extract what kind of needs we are missing or what are being satisfied through the emotions that we experience. For instance, if you are not invited to a certain party, right? And you experience, some kind of exclusion, feelings of exclusion, you don't feel good about that. If you take a look at what you're feeling, what it actually tells you, this negative emotion of feeling excluded, is that your need to belong is not being satisfied. So it allows you to see that there is a certain need that you have that is not being satisfied. So it allows you to take appropriate action here. So this tool helps clients to extract their needs from their emotions. Then we have a tool on the social network. Obviously, we all have people in our social network, but if we start to become aware of the time we spend on people in our social network, we soon realize that we often spend a great amount of time to people that are actually not very close to us, or often not even, that we're not even feeling very connected to, and the people we love the most, we spend only a little time to them. And I was struck by a book that about the 10 regrets of the dying, and in which a nurse actually interviewed people that were about to die about the things they most regret in life. And she found that among the 10 things that people seem to regret the most is that they didn't spend enough time with the people they love. So to prevent people from making this mistake, this tool analyzes the time that people spend with people in their network, but also the degree to which people believe that certain network members are close to them or valuable to them. So you can easily see discrepancy between time investment and closeness. And then my favorite tool of this new update it's called the narrative self as a shopping cart. When I'm teaching about the self, and I'm teaching often about the constructivistic approach of the self. It's like a self. The idea that the self is a story that we create. Identity is a story that we build about who we are and so on. And this tool helps actually people to understand this very construct. And It's also referred to as the ego, if you want. So, but for many people, it's complex. You know, what is it? What is it to have like an ego or like a narrative self, story about yourself, and what are the consequences of the self? It can get a really difficult to explain story. But this shopping cart makes it very easy, you know, to explain what it is. You know, basically, the shopping cart metaphor says that what we people do when we create a narrative about ourselves, an identity, is that we put things in our shopping cart. So if I identify with my car, for instance, and I believe that my car truly tells me something about who I am, I've put this car in my shopping cart. And the idea is what all these new third wave therapies like mindfulness and acceptance and commitment therapy do is they make people aware of the fact that they're not their thoughts, they're not their identifications. You're not your car. You are the awareness that pulls the cart. You know, you're not the stuff that you put in the cart. So this metaphor can be used not only to explain the narrative self, but also the working mechanisms behind it. So hopefully you like it as well. Thanks again for being a member with us. And if you have any questions or concerns, please feel free to post them at the dedicated sections in the community part of the website. All right, take care. Bye.